How may a mortal man face and defeat the dragon?
The Kraken is invulnerable. 100 men could not fight.
An army could not kill him.
Nothing is invulnerable. There must be a way.
Perhaps one way. But a way even more dangerous than the Kraken itself.
Tell me.
Give me the eye, and I'll tell you.
First, tell me.
The head of Medusa, the Gorgon.
One look from the head of Medusa, alive or dead, can turn all creatures into stone, no matter how huge and powerful.
And her blood is a deadly venom. A titan against a titan.
But first you must...
Up, everybody. Billy Kaiju King back again. I'm going to take a look at this figure today. Got this post-release. Got her off of Mandarake. If you ever get anything off Mandarake, you can find very reasonable prices, in my opinion. I think this shipped from Japan was right at under 300, about 290 for post-release figure. That's not bad. This is the box for Medusa. Of course, this is from Clash of the Titans, the 1980-81 movie. Can't remember when. It's pretty cool. Got a picture. That's the actual figure there, 30 centimeters tall. This is the normal version. It says the deluxe version comes with polyresin diorama base depicting a flaming I can't read that. I can't see. I got my glasses. Oh, it comes with the base. I don't have, this is the standard, so I don't have it. Got the flaming cauldron on there, and then a guy that's turned to stone underneath of her there, looks like. It's a picture on the box here, right here. I went with the standard. This is the one I found on Mandarake. They may have had the other one as well. I don't remember. But Mandarake, just check that out. You can go on there and you can change the translations all to English. There's a button instead of Japanese. And there's some decent stuff on there, I think. All right, let's move on to the star of the show, Medusa from Clash of the Titans. All right, everyone, I'm back. Don't stare at her. Don't look her in the eye. She'll turn you to stone. As I said in my entry, nice capture of this Medusa, the Gorgon. As they said in the movie, if I remember correctly, she was a beautiful, beautiful woman, and she slept with one of the gods. And one of the female gods was so upset with her because what she'd done, that she turned her into a hideous creature, which is this half snake, half woman, very evil being. And any living creature that would look her in the eyes would turn to stone. As you know, when he went and seen the witches in the film, and he's like, is there any way, there has to be a way to defeat the Kraken? And they was like, well, the witches were like, it might be one way, but it's an impossible way. Come to find out, if you could get the head of Medusa without staring at it and cast it upon the Kraken, you could turn the Kraken to stone. So that's pretty much what happens in the movie. He captures her head. It's a very intense whole scene there when they're trying to defeat Medusa, because she takes down the two soldiers that are with him, with Perseus. He manages to do it. I really enjoy that part of the movie. To me, this was the character to have from that film. No disrespect to the Kraken and all that, but this was the scary part of the movie, in my opinion, when they went to do this. It was really intense and scary when you see that as a youngster. And this was the figure to have for sure. But they captured it pretty nicely here. She did come with the bow and the arrow here, and I put that in her hand. There's a little groove in between her thumb and her fingers, and it fits in there pretty good. But she's predominantly, the bottom half of her, the snake part is all brown, some darker tones. Nice capture of her texture of her dotty skin all over. That is exactly how it was in the movie. I made sure I watched it again, this part, when the whole Medusa part, just to make sure. Nice rattle on her end of her tail, just like in the film. And then the upper half of her, the underneath of her belly here, nice scaly, scaled sections. Looks pretty good there. Like I said, she came with this bow and arrow. Put that slides into her hand. It actually comes apart in the middle. Then there's one arrow here she holds in her hand. The other two are just half arrows. No point, no arrowhead on them. There's the holes down in her quill here that they push down into to make it look like she has more arrows. The little quill is like a brown color. Same with the bow. The arrows are black with the silver tip. Then the top over here is a green in color. Her body, barren and all that. No clothing, but it's got the dotty skin texture, just like in the film. I think they captured her really well. Got the strap come down between her chest here that holds her quill. And then, of course, her hideous face. Her eyes are white with a blue pupil, but when she would do the intense stare and turn living creatures to stone, her eyes would go a glowing green. I think they should have done a way to make her eyes glow green with like the deluxe edition. That would have been pretty cool. Somehow make her eyes light up with her eyes turn green. That would be really cool, I would think. That'd be a neat light up, because that's what she did in the movie. She's only in the movie for about 10 minutes, but it's really intense, that whole part, I thought. And it's the scariest part of the movie, in my opinion. But her face is really hideous, just like the film. They captured it really well. Teeth sculpted, pointy, sharp teeth, pointy downward nose, really long, elongated ears, all that. Then, of course, her beautiful hair transformed into snakes are all over the place. Got one over here, one here with its mouth open. Looks really hideous and nice and all that stuff. Pretty wild. But they did this figure, but to me, this was the figure to make from that movie. They've done the Kraken, her, Pegasus. I think that's all. If I'm not right, someone let me know. But her, the Kraken, Pegasus, the owl, Bubo, or whatever, Bobu or Bubo, whatever its name is, they did the owl. I want to say that's it. Pretty neat figure here, though. Pretty nicely done. Let's do a couple quick comparisons with some Godzilla stuff here, and let's do that now. All right. Don't look at her, G. Don't do it. Don't do it. Here's my X Plus Sakai Godzilla 1954 30 centimeter. And as you can see, she is about an inch taller than him, which is Sakais are generally smaller. All right, we'll do another one. Let's do that now. All right, here's my version 2, 30 centimeter Godzilla 2000. And he's more hunched over and all that, and moving forward promotion. But she's still a bit taller than him, too. He was more upright, probably a lot closer, but thought I'd do her with a couple Godzilla figures. I really don't have any other figures from this movie, at least not yet. All right, we'll move on to some final thoughts, and let's do that now. 30 centimeter Medusa from the classic 1980/81, I want to say, film Clash of the Titans. A lot of mythological creatures in it. My figure I would want from that movie next is easy Calibus. And he was in stop motion form in a few scenes in the movie, if you've seen it. He wasn't in this form like she was the whole time. He was an actual actor playing him, and then there was scenes where he was a stop motion puppet. Calibus would be the one I would want because he played a decent little role in the movie and a part of the story, pretty good part of the story. I would love to see them do Calibus. We've already got the Kraken, like I said. We've got her. We've got Pegasus. We've got the owl, the golden owl. Well, I think Calibus is automatic for a release. That would be pretty cool. This one is very nicely done. Came out last year, 2022, according to that back side of the box. So, like I said, I got it aftermarket, but if you go on Mandarake, you can find some deals, that's for sure. All right, everyone, I'll close out my video. I want to thank everyone that always tunes in. This is Phil, the Kaiju King from my collection room, Greater Cincinnati. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk again soon.